what we're dealing with here is a total lack of respect for the law. Bum bum bum. Ladies and gentlemen, this is live recording and rehearsal. So live, if you're watching this tomorrow, this was live yesterday from Studio La Bete Dog at my place. I'm Ali Ready. I'm your host who loves you the most, even you. Look at these gorgeous, gorgeous hearts just sitting there. So here we have the, on day 7, this is the resulting like a render for the following the text tutorials that are actually very nice here on the B3D 101 docs, which is a version of written version for 2.7 beginners and modeling tutorial, and I've got to the rocket, and now goes the probably maybe some animation. In this tutorial we'll learn how to animate snowball hitting the snowman. That's a like right away full recap. Done this, so done monkey, and in the Blender project here's the monkey, which is the mesh added by built-in mesh added to the project. I used the assets and the previous day scene with the world background that it is, and did the exercises. Created this tree, blocky tree, done also exercise challenge creating this snowman, but actually what you see, the scarf is my work. I'll build the scarf. Was not in the tutorial how to make it. I've arranged since I'm very comfortable, the first test beginners section starts with the basics, how to move around, but still you need to go through the official at least documentation for the user interface to know at least how to navigate, or this will be there is not enough instructions here, but it's good to start working. This is beginners, but using it, not just clicking what's this button, what's that button. So this is a step like more interactive learning. If you know already the first initial stage, like the basics of interface. I didn't even bother checking the videos. It's very simple and a great exercise for getting started and going further. I'm already comfortable, so I used the assets I had for the Godot projects, which are free. The bundle dungeon and adventure character, they're just here for this as statists or the extras, what you call them. But I said, okay, I'll still go through the steps described, like basic modeling, basis of modeling and so it's a good exercise, because after the first 2 lessons, 3, which is a basic manipulation of object, scaling, transformation, scaling and moving them in the scene. The next one for the houses, these houses and rocket, it starts getting actually more interesting for the beginners, because it's an exercise of using, as a matter of fact, changing in the editor, 3D viewport editor, object mode and edit mode, to go into the more detailed, elaborate modifications, transformations of the parts of the object like faces and vertices extrusion tool, which is important to know that extruding here in Blender on geometry or on mesh means creating another section of one object, because in the, for example, of the rocket, in the beginning it's the single cylinder mesh, but by extrusion it creates a we get a separate editable independent areas in the same mesh group, or the whole structure, mesh structure object. But faces, operations and the edges or sides allows more elaborate manipulations of the mesh of some of the objects, on the objects, to create more elaborate, now not anymore primitives, but now complex meshes, not the primitives. And I was playful and creative, using my so far confidence to play and create a scene like this that I'll be reusing. So this would be a good rendering scene. Maybe I should have done this. Very impressive, huh? Next time. Now I know. One can't know just like that. Well, maybe just also for the recap, I hit this to render. So I would hit numpad key for the camera that I have locked to the view. So as I change the viewport, if I go back, I'm quite in the same framing. I might just zoom in a little bit more, like this. No, zooming more, not good. This is good, but zoom out, move like this to have all these guys in the scene. And now hit render image and say image save. That should replicate it. Yes, hit enter, confirm. Can we see that in the end? So these are, I like this because it's a interactive practical exercises that build confidence, that reinforce learned. And the suggestions and challenges in tutorial is it incentivizes a bit of creativity, allow yourself for creative expression with the primitives so far. But next steps are getting interesting, and it's simple, and I think that they showcase a proper workflow without. And it's a written form, it's efficient to track, reading along and work in your workspace. That's the thing. Thanks for paying attention. See you next day. And now I need to, you know what needs to happen here now. We're going to mveddylive, your host, who loves you most, even you, signing out.